YouTube? Shuki here with a review of the Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger DX Cube Wolf. So we took a look at Cube Crocodile. Next up is Cube Wolf, the second Zyuoh Cube belonging to Zyuoh World. And together they make Tousai Zyuoh, which we'll take a look at in the Rhinos video tomorrow. But here we are with Wolf right now, the cool silver, gray, however you want to classify him as, Zyuoh Cube number 8. Tousai Zyuoh right there. Functionality on the back, he does make a pair of legs for Zyuoh King and Zyuoh Wild, and we'll take a look at that functionality as well. This was released alongside Cube Rhinos and Cube Crocodile in June 2016 for about 2,500 yen or so, same price as Crocodile. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way and take a look at Cube Wolf. Alright, so here is Cube Wolf, and I like this one a lot. I mean, it's partly because wolves are one of my favorite animals, so I'm a little bit biased. But this one actually turns out pretty fun. So you got a little gold design right there, and we'll take a look at why that is momentarily. But you got some nice gold bits throughout here. Here is the leg design for this thing. Unfortunately, it's not painted black all the way like all the others. I'm not 100% sure why they didn't, but it's not. So keep that in mind when you're taking a look at this thing. But yeah, so there is the Cube mode. A transformation into Cube Wolf is very, very easy. Just flick it really hard and it'll transform. No, that's not how it works. What you want to do is find this panel right here, and this will fold up just like that, and then flick his head back up and around, and those will all peg in place. And there you have Cube Wolf. You got a tail design, sort of, up back here. You got these weird gaudy legs sticking out of his side. He's got these teeny tiny little paws holding him up. So he looks very strange. Like I said, he is one of the ones that suffers from weird cube proportions. Cube Crocodile was sitting up straight, and other than looking really fat, he looked perfectly fine. But kind of like Elephant, this one looks strange because of how it's tilted. It's a tilted cube, so it is very much noticeable that it's a cube. Unlike things like Shark, Crocodile, and even Tiger, this one ends up looking quite a bit strange, especially because you got these feet hanging off his side. But despite that, I think his head sculpt looks really good. I dig the wolf head that they got on this one. His body is just really weird, but despite that, I do still love him because he's a wolf, and I think wolves are neat. So transformation back is obviously just as simple. Fold that down, and you are good to go. Like I said, and as the toy completely demonstrates for me, there's the leg combinations for Zyuoh King and Zyuoh Wild, so let's go ahead and bring in them guys. You don't even have to take out the big king sword for this because it doesn't actually latch in really well to the bottom cube, so just take off Lion, pop that in, and push that back down into place, and there you have Cube Wolf with Zyuoh King. So Zyuoh King 821 or 128, I always forget which order they actually go in, but anyway, here he is. It's not bad. It's not a bad foot pattern, but Elephant and Wolf are very similar molds. So if you go ahead and take a look at just how they compare, they look very similar, but not having the full black line down here definitely hinders this one quite a bit. Like I said, I'm not really sure why they decided not to fill that in. Granted, you do have a twist right there, but that's no real reason not to color that in my opinion. So if you have black paint or something, I would go ahead and try to fill it in just to see if that looks better. I feel like if the black was filled in right there, this would look a lot better than it actually does right now. But that is just me. So to go ahead and do it on Zyuoh Wild, just take this apart, take off Elephant, bring in Wolf, pop it down, and there you go. The color scheme actually works pretty decent. Mostly because the whites blend in really well with the red, and then you just get down to a silver. So it doesn't completely match, but it looks alright to me. Again, if it was completely filled in black, I think this would look a ton better than it does. But still, like I said in the Crocodile review, the fact that the functionality exists to do this adds a whole lot to this toy. Alright, and this thing is going to form the headpiece of Tousai Zyuoh, and to do that, it is simply bam. That's all you do, and I assume the only reason this piece right here is colored gold is to represent the crocodile piece when it's in Tousai Zyuoh's head, because you got the rhino, the wolf, and the crocodile. So I assume they just want, oh, look at all the gold and the gold and stuff. I assume that's really the only reason why this chunk is painted gold. But you have that, and we'll take a look at Tousai Zyuoh in the Cube Rhinos review. So that really about does it for this guy. I like him a lot. Again, it's probably just because he's a wolf, and I really love wolves. But he's a lot of fun to transform, even if his animal mode does end up looking really strange. It's not as fluid as the other ones, and it suffers from the same weirdly proportioned looks as Elephant does. But despite that, he's still a really fun transformation for sure. And the functionality with Zyuoh King and Zyuoh Wild is a wonderful touch. Like I said, these are toys meant for kids that are meant to be fun and played with, and having that additional functionality with the previous robots totally adds a whole lot more playability than if he just turned into a head for Tousai Zyuoh. Because if he didn't have that sort of element, he would be a really boring toy. But alas, he does have that combination gimmick, and it works wonders. I really wish that leg was painted black, but that's something I might do on my off time just to see how that ends up looking. So if I do end up doing that, I will take some pictures and share them on Twitter or something like that, so keep an eye out. But that about does it for this review. If you like, and go and blast that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more. So as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.